Hey y'all, it's your girl Queen Queasy the Flight. Check out the 504. And I came on here because I wanted to talk about the Cardi B Fat phobia comments. The Samyra, she from New Orleans. She's an advocate for plus size women, just being treated equally and having fashionable looks. She from the city. She from New Orleans too. So that is what really made me intrigued. But what's so funny, y'all? I went to go take a walk and I said, and I'm just was thinking, and I was like, they always dragging for Nicki Minaj, but you got to think about how Cardi B got into the industry. Cardi B is an industry plant, so she never had the passion or the love of it for it, the love of music and the passion for it to respect it as a way to make money. Because this the same artist, she be cursing her fans the fuck out. Like, she curse y'all out. She do not like y'all. And what made me fall back from Cardi B, because especially just women of different races, like she was just calling black women roaches. And bitch, I feel like black women is the baddest thing walking. Like, how the fuck could we be jealous of Hispanic women or women of other ethnicities when we are the first? Everything come from us. So it's not surprising that this bitch was on there. She's selling merchandise, and the first thing she said is, "Y'all fat motherfuckers, y'all sold me out." That's how she feel about y'all. That's how she feels about black women. That's how she feels about. She just unfiltered, and I feel like the things that make people and her fans love her is the same things that make other people hate her. Like, she never had the passion for the music. That's why I strongly believe she was an industry plant, because if she did, I would never piss off the people that is buying my merchandise. I would never piss off the people that's going to pay my bills outside of endorsement deals or money that you get from a record label and an advancement, or money that you get from whoever, your spouse, whoever you're dating at the time. That girl, that lady, that mother don't give a fuck about how y'all feel. When y'all gonna get it? When y'all gonna get it? Because she been like, this is who I am. I'm standing on business. And then she like, well, if you was in my family, you would stand a chance. Bitch, that's the thing. She's not your family. She's not somebody that is close to you and know how you get down. You have the power and the influence of the world at your motherfucking fingertips by being on the phone, by being on social media, by having this worldwide platform, and you take that shit for granted every fucking day. You don't give a fuck. That's how I know you're an industry plant, because you don't value it, because it was given to you. This was never something that you earned, bitch. It pisses me off because I'm a Nicki Minaj stans, and y'all go in on Nicki Minaj like she always picking with the rap girlies, woo to woo, all of this. But bitch, this lady is literally on there calling y'all fat motherfuckers. Sit with that. A person, an artist that you guys are supporting, buying merchandise, pre-saving her fucking album, buying vinyls. She called y'all fat fucks. Then there's a content creator talking about if I was Cardi B, I wouldn't play with nobody that's from New Orleans, because you don't know what they could conjure up and have you stressed. I guess they're referring to like the voodoo and like just the rumors of people that's from New Orleans being, into voodoo. No, bitch. Women from New Orleans, especially black women from New Orleans, gonna step. They gonna say what they mean what they're saying. They gonna stand on it. I feel like Samyra, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, was just like, bitch, read the room. Like, I feel like that's what she was trying to tell Cardi B. Can you just read the room? Like, why the fuck would you say something like this when you know these people are paying for your merchandise? They are supporting you. Why in the hell would you call them fat fucks? Like, why would that even? And then you like, it's not that serious. I'm not apologizing. Bitch, this been your MO. You been like this. Like, I just think about you. I think about, like, even down to Megan Thee Stallion, y'all. And at one point, I really was supporters and fans of Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. But I just think about Megan Thee Stallion was blaming, y'all, her fans for why her album didn't. Why her album flopped. versus just being like taking a fucking look in the mirror and just be like, look, I got a lot going on. I'm in and out these relationships. I haven't completely healed from all the trauma that losing my mama right when my motherfucking career blew up. These men exposing me online, putting out my motherfucking business, not having no real friends or nobody that's close to me, sleeping with my friend man. Like, it's just the lack of holding themselves accountable. And I always felt like, especially in Meg's situation, if she would have just held herself accountable, we would have, I know me personally as a fan and as an artist would have been like, girl, like, we fuck with you because every girl understands being with a fuck nigga or being in a situation where you read it wrong and it's not necessarily what you thought it was going to be. And now you see this nigga true colors. Hence Tory Lane. But you guys, you women in particular, Cardi B and Meg. But you know what? It's not about Meg. It's about Cardi B. This girl been saying that she called a lady that owned a share room, which is a black. I think this lady is Nigeria. She's from Africa or whatever. And you know, we got our beefs with the people from Africa as well. But this lady literally said the lady that owns the fucking share room was a cockroach. A black woman was a cockroach. And you know what's so funny about that is all the women that your husband cheated on you with was beautiful black women. Look like me. Beautiful black women. So you never had he never had a taste for you. It was always a come up for him. You was always a check for him. And I think you have resentment towards us because you know you was never his first pick. So I just, as you watch the things unfold and then you think about just where her career is going, and like I said, she's successful in her own way, but you just be like, when y'all gonna learn, like, not to play with people, not to bite the hand that literally feeds you. Bitch, you don't know if it was women who was small, petite women or small women or whatever the case may be, and their husband who was plus size bought the 2X or 3X shirts to support them. Because when you have a man that pays for this and pays for that and want to support you and want to make you happy, bitch, he gonna buy whatever. He don't give a fuck how much it is. And if you telling him, well, baby, we gonna support Cardi B because it's my favorite artist, bitch, he gonna buy a shirt and he gonna buy her a shirt. Who is your team? You too far along to not have fucking PR training. Like, you've been in the industry since 2018, 2017. Bitch, I'm watching Love and Hip Hop on Netflix. You've been in the game and you just, but you know what? You never gave a fuck. So I'm gonna leave it there. Leave y'all comments. Let me know what y'all think. But that's just my opinion. I can't believe that this is blowing up as big as it has. But I just think about from an artist perspective, bitch, I'm never going to curse y'all out. I would say, you know, different things to defend myself, but I'm not about to be like, fuck y'all motherfuckers. I hate when y'all dance to my song. I hate when y'all buy my t-shirts. Bitch, what? Like, I guess that's like career suicide. But when you know that there's bots and there's things that's going to be in place for you to succeed no matter what you bitches think. Because that's how she see y'all, fat bitches, black bitches. So when there's a bot or there's always going to be some type of something in place for you to still succeed, of course you treat these people with disrespect. Of course you don't give a fuck how they feel and you feel like, bitch, I'm not about to keep on apologizing. You need to get thicker skin. I'm going to say this. As far as like the voodoo wound shit and all of that pertains, one thing about people from New Orleans or people that's from the city, a lot of people just believe like you're karma and don't put out what you don't want to come back. You feel me? She was on that shit calling that lady a fat black roach and all of this. And look, the love of her life, the man that she married, literally tainted her motherfucking music career. She kept getting pregnant. Even though having a baby, I love what her being pregnant did for the music industry, because for so long women believed that they couldn't be mothers and be musicians. But look how this man derailed your career, and you think you would be a little bit more humble, a little bit more apologetic, but that's just not where you come from. That's just not who you is. And I hate when a person character has to get like who they are for real in real life outside of their artistry. I hate when it collides because you wind up never liking the artist. So, yep, that's all I got to say. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments. All right, bye. Love you, bye.